my beautiful Taurus. This is B with Pharaohs Tarot, and I'm here with your weekly elemental earth game reading, okay? Thank you so much for joining us here. I truly appreciate all of you. Your cards are pulled. Before we get started, we will never reach out to you for personal readings or donations. If you would like to book a personal reading or give a donation, all that information is in the description box below. Keep in mind, we're still running our 30% off summer sale, okay? It's 30% off all tarot readings. Just visit the website, www.PharaohsTarot.com, in the description box. Select whichever reading you like. The coupon is already applied, and just head to the checkout, okay? So let's get it. Past energy, yeah. I'm really getting you realize a better way to love yourself, okay? And that was like going inside and like realizing that whatever situation you were in, you were not getting what you needed. It's because you weren't giving yourself what you needed as well. You may have been denying your intuition a lot. Just to stay in a situation, perhaps to not be alone, perhaps for financial reasons, perhaps for codependent emotional issues. But with this energy, the divine dropped a knowing in your spirit, and you decided to move towards a new start, okay? And the decision was heartbreaking. It could have been a lot of anger involved. You could have been mad at yourself, mad at someone else, mad at the world or something like that. But you allowed this new beginning to take root, and you blazed ahead with a newfound love for yourself. It's like this energy of like, it was challenging for you, but you did it. You got the death card with the 10 of cups. So there was some sort of major transformation. There were things internally that you had to really look at yourself and realize like, hey, maybe I am being a bit too proud. Maybe my ego was kind of running the show here. Maybe my inner child was really wounded and I was operating from that space. There's a lot of accountability here. Perhaps the way you were raised, or the relationships you saw, or the way you saw people operate in partnership, in work situations, really colored your experience. But you have the King of Wands right here. Yeah, so all of that energy, I'm sorry, my eyes itching. All of that energy really led to you standing in your power. This is more your, so it healed your inner masculine. Okay, maybe your inner masculine was a bit overactive, a bit toxic. And so you allowed that to heal, okay? And maybe you were also kind of overly passionate at times, allowing your lust to lead you in certain situations. And so you just got really real with yourself, okay? And Three of Pentacles is coming up here, okay? There's some sort of partnership that inspired this. There's some sort of desire for a solid, stable partnership, something that will last, someone that you could build with, that you can really work with, because this King of Wands energy, you know, is very charismatic, is very attractive, but someone whose fire isn't tamed is unstable and is quite volatile. And so they were giving you insight on what was attracting you to certain people. And so you have the Nine of Swords here. Yeah, so coming to terms and accepting whatever this is. This could be, if it's a job situation, it could be you just liking the job because of, you know, the status, or like the title, or the parking spot, or, you know, how it'll look to others, as opposed to like, are you really fulfilled? Are you really enjoying what you're doing? If it's a person, like I said before, you were just going for aesthetics, that passion, that, you know, maybe your sacral chakra was like super overactive, you know what I mean? And so you have the Nine of Swords with the King of Cups, with the Ace of Swords. Yeah, you were getting clarity on what emotional stability looked like, how you should be approached if this is like a love situation, or how you should approach someone, or how what fulfillment really feels like. So you were, you know, kind of moving too far into, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there shouldn't have been any like manipulation in real love. There's no tit for tat. There's no, oh, you're doing this, so I'll do this. Or even like with genuinely giving a gift to someone. Like, that is a gift there. It's not a, oh, I did this, so I'm going to expect something on the back end. No, that's an investment. You know what I mean? Like, a gift is something that you truly think the person will love, want, and can make use of. And you don't have any strings attached to it. You give it, and that's what it is. And so maybe some of y'all kind of struggle with that energy. Like, or I do for you, so you do for me. And of course, energy should be reciprocal, but it's the intention behind it is what I'm getting. And so you're really learning how to live freely, give freely, and just ultimately be free and think clearly from a loving space as opposed to like a need. So maybe there's like some lack mentality issues. Maybe those were developed growing up or as you matured. But you have the justice, okay, Libra energy. The divine came into balance. Like after you received this clarity, you know, there was some sort of acceptance that had to happen. They also put you in the energy of communication. Maybe you were communicating this to someone. Maybe how you behaved in the past or something like that. Or just walking away from the idea that maybe you deserved some sort of negative treatment. You know, you stop beating yourself up so much. But you have the Tower with the Two of Cups, the Hanged One, and the Page of Cups, okay? And so, yeah, they're saying there's something that's going to really surprise you. There's some sort of, it's like someone reconsidered. Or if it's like a job opportunity, like someone, you know, you may have gotten a no answer or a no, and now it's being reconsidered. Or you may have been wondering about this person romantically, and with the Hanged One, they have a new sense of who you are, Leo energy. Maybe they're more confident now, or maybe you're more confident, and that's like lighting you up from the inside or something. You know, confidence is like an aphrodisiac. Really, you can kind of energetically smell it on someone when they're really confident in who they are. So however it works, whatever it is coming through, you got a lot of Mars energy here, and so maybe you're doing a lot of grounding. But you got this Page of Cups, so it's an offer, some sort of like message of emotional stability, emotional love. But it's starting out. It's very new. You have the Sun card, the Knight of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, and so yeah, you have a really beautiful. So we have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, and so that is a match. It could be like literally you internally balancing out your energy, feeling safe and secure. This Sun card, okay, Leo energy popping out as well again. So you might have like a lot of Leo in your chart, or just really embodying that fierceness, that royal energy, just like really wanting to be seen and wanting to show yourself, because you have come through a lot with this Sun card. And so there's some sort of like, be mindful of moving too quickly and speaking too quickly, okay? And yeah, because you're in a new status now. Like I said, this Queen of Wands here, and don't speak from a place of anger. Take time to, you know, maybe take a breath if something disturbs you, because you have leveled up, and so you have more responsibility. But with this Nine of Pentacles, maybe you will be single for a minute, but that is only not so you feel alone, but so you feel safe and comfortable in that energy. Until you find the proper partner, because you are yo, why I never noticed that before? I always notice the tomatoes, but it looks like lettuce, heads of lettuce on the ground, or like cabbage or something. So you are really abundant, and maybe some of y'all literally need to put more green foods in your diet, more vegetables in your diet to help cleanse you out. Yeah. So yeah, there's some sort of partnership that's coming in. Sorry, y'all. There's like a lot of a little bit of interference, but we're good. So we have the yeah, see, the devil trying to pop out. It's the end to that. I was literally picking up these cards, and then like the world is like my hand like slipped this on in. So do what you gotta do to get rid of this, okay? Don't let this cycle continue. There's some sort of energy that keeps trying to pop back in out of your life. It's very deceptive, and they're highlighting the Knight of Wands, so you know who this is. There's someone that's maybe always re-entering your energy, or if this is your energy, your you got to really acknowledge where you are. You can't move like a knight anymore, just like really fiery and not really thinking about it. Okay, bam, Emperor, Temperance, Ace of Cups, Chariot. You can't make this stuff up. Empress with the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, this is what is I was gonna say on the docket. Okay, I don't know. Maybe some of y'all real corporate or something. 10:10 on the clock. Yeah, there's a major new shift that's happening. There's a new beginning, but there's an ending first. The Archangel Michael with this Temperance card is trying to help you balance out this newfound passion, this newfound leadership role, perhaps. So you don't, get too ego driven, or what's the word when power trip. But yeah, there's some sort of nostalgic energy wanting to come back, but you have the Empress and the Emperor here, so there is some sort of match. But the Lovers is here for you, not the Devil. See the difference? See the difference in the energy of these cards? Like, when you know, and so move and wait. Don't be afraid to wait on what's yours, Taurus. Don't just accept something just to have someone in your energy, or just to have some sort of partnership. Wait on what's for you. When you know, you'll know. And don't be afraid to communicate and speak to yourself from a higher perspective, not from a lack mentality. Okay, I'm gonna pull a Shaman Oracle card while I'm shuffling. Like the video, please. Also share it out. Subscribe to the channel. We love to have you in, as part of our community. Yeah, it's like, of course, people, this Devil energy, this wants too much attention, fam. Let it ride. Let it be over. Let it be over. 10 of Pentacles is here for you, and it's gonna come like as a still small voice. It's gonna be very gentle. Okay, it's not gonna make you rush. You got the Crow on the bottom. Truths. You got Taming the Wind, and the Crow popped out as well. Okay, not that one. And let's do one more. Taming the Wind. Yeah. Messages of truth. Okay, it's time for you to really ground yourself and get control of your mental state. It's creating more, what will come by creating more space, more silent space, so you can hear the truth. Okay, there may be a lot swarming around. Get you some amethyst to help with that crown protection. Also, just in general, obsidian is a good, black tourmaline. It's just like something really great to carry around in your pocket, even. Okay, some of y'all may have like different hairstyles, like even locks, braids, protective styles. Get you a little charm. Okay, get you a little amethyst charm, get you a little clear quartz charm, throw it in there. But you also have Beauty Way, fire on the bottom. We've been talking about fire. Fire is a beautiful, beautiful element, but you have to have mastery in order to obtain more. And so maybe that's why this level up was challenging, because you had to learn how to deal with this life-giving element. And so Beauty Way, this is you seeing the possibilities where others cannot. This is you seeing the reason for your growth through the mud with this lotus flower. Okay, and the dragonfly, you're very highly intuitive, very spiritual for, and wants you to create stability, Taurus. Okay, and we know you're an earth sign, and very stable, very very much so about your home life, but you have to learn about value, which is what you stand for, and it starts by valuing yourself. Okay, hopefully this was helpful. If it was, like, share, subscribe. Remember, we're on TikTok as well, where we go live at Pharaohs Tarot. Join us over there. Everything else you need is in the description box. Namaste.